Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with the witness. Let us continue. So we're trying to find the solution here to this puzzle, which is the beginning of the end. Here this puzzle is. So we have to keep this black dot and this black dot away from this white dot and this white dot. We don't have to keep the whites together or the blacks together or anything like that. They just don't like different colored squares. And we can't go out through any of the other endings because it needs to end here to unlock this third latch. And we have to adjust our perception so that we can do this. So, one way I was trying to solve this is it looked like this, if we can get it, this here will move my view a little bit, interestingly enough. Maybe I can use that to my benefit. Swing this view this way and then swing the view a little bit this way. That almost solves the puzzle if I could just get past what is hiding my perception right now. So I need this and this to not be hidden. So if I could just move these statues out of the way, the problem would be solved. Solved that one. Question is, how could I get that one to work with me? There's just no way. Like this here, and then that there. If I could just get the other one to work. Oh, this is a irritating puzzle. Notice my arms are not moving when I'm moving this. So this is just like a mental inputting of the code, I suppose. Suppose you could say it's that. What if I tried this way? Go this direction, then this direction. This almost works. If I do this, you could ever get under that foot. But there's no way you're gonna ever cross that foot. keeps that away from that. And it keeps that safe and protected from that. But then how do I get back into this point? There's no solution there. That can't be the answer. It just can't. Let's see. These little nudges, these little adjustments are not particularly fun. This doesn't solve anything for me. Starting this way doesn't solve anything for me. It almost does. It almost works. It would totally work right here. Is there any solution that could be pursued this direction? No. Is there a solution that could be pursued this direction? Not really. How about this way? Nope. That just cuts everything in half. Well, that might work. Let's see. If we did this, that protects that one. And then that protects that one. That works, good. Only 8 minutes necessary to solve that puzzle. Great. So down we go. It's not getting any easier from here. I jokingly said I thought this was a puzzle game. Here we can see a computer monitor showing the island, which is interesting because we haven't seen the world have either chairs or desks or computer monitors that show anything besides puzzles. So if this is the central core, here we have that area which we have not solved. Here we have this area which still has some stuff to be solved. Everything does, doesn't it? Here's another picture of that area. I think they're specifically showing us certain areas. That area is all fuzzy, but there's something, the reflection. There's something about that section, I guess. Here we have a top-down view of the city, which there's a extra piece of the puzzle right there. Let's see, does this loop back and forth? There are some lines here with this top-down view, too. So right here is one of them, but can't click it through the screen. Oh well. Moving on. Metal stairs again. Not natural. And welcome to your nightmare. Here we can see some more stairs down that way. We'll see it in a second. So it's a big old empty square room. Let's see, what do I see? Just, we need to keep it split. And here we can see this. It's almost like Portal, this area. And it's all white with glass and stuff we really haven't seen. Alright. So, there's a couple things we have to do here. Because the puzzle is making a platform. Let's see. Let's see. And that didn't work. Why did it not work? I guess because I have to draw this here. Let's see. Here, here, and then keep those all separate. There's a valid solution. And good. So I've made this path. Have I divided those two square blocks? I don't know, but I don't think it's gonna matter for the moment. And it is a magical platform which we've never seen before that we can walk on. And we've got some broken puzzles to solve. The screens are broken. Puzzles are solved the same way. It's just the screens are broken. What did I do here? That was wrong. There's apparently a dot I have to hit right here too. Alright, that's fine. So we'll go ahead, take this, take this, take this. Next puzzle, I can't just walk to the side. I didn't solve this in a way that was conducive to that. Here's a puzzle too. Let's see if I can solve this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how can I solve that? There's 4 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. these 4 here, this here, this here. There we go. So that powers a purple wire. There's a little bit of a walk space here. Oh, this poor guy is crushed under the collapse.
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal. The scientist in the laboratory studying the behavior of a pigeon designs contingencies and observes their effects. His
I've never seen this area before, that's new.
Control on the pigeon, but we must not overlook the control exerted by the pigeon. The behavior of the pigeon has determined the design of the apparatus and the procedures in which it is used. Some such reciprocal control is characteristic of all science. As Francis Bacon put it, nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. The scientist who designs a cyclotron is under the control of the particles he is studying. The behavior with which a parent controls his child, either aversively or through positive reinforcement, is shaped and maintained by the child's responses. A psychotherapist changes the behavior of his patient in ways which have been shaped and maintained by his success in changing that behavior. A government or religion prescribes and imposes sanctions selected by their effectiveness in controlling citizen or communicant. An employer induces his employees to work industriously and carefully with wage systems determined by their effects on behavior. The classroom practices of the teacher are shaped and maintained by the effects on his students. In a very real sense, then, the slave controls the slave driver, the child, the parent, the patient, the therapist, the citizen, the government, the communicant, the priest, the employee, the employer, and the student, the teacher. B.F. Skinner, 1971.
Okay, that was a little weird. Another just weird audio log. There's a big, like, difference between somebody telling you something deep, thoughtful, and impactful, and then somebody just telling you things that sound like they are deep, thoughtful, and impactful. And let's see. One of these this is, and one of these this is not. What a dumb way to phrase that, but trying to solve this crooked puzzle. How about we start with something along this line, and then all I have to do from this point is draw the outline of what I need. Darn it. How many dots are there? Is that 3? Alright, fine. So we need to solve this puzzle to open the next door. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. That powers that, which opens half of that door. And this over here, here we are in some kind of area.
Two major schools of
Sculpting.
Zen exist in Japan, the Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kengan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences. Sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David Darling, 1996.
I'm sorry, I'm just not buying what they're selling with some of this stuff. I'm just not buying it. Turn it. So, something here has gotta happen. You want logic out of your life? It's I'm gonna rant if I'm not careful here. Just there we go. So let's see. We got plenty of time. We've only been going 30 minutes. Let's find all the pieces, and then so there's 2 blacks down there and 1 black there and a white there. So if we do this, and then that's not gonna work. We've got to keep these apart. That's not gonna work. This. That's not gonna work either. There's only one starting point. And we have to draw a line right here. We have to draw a line right. We can do this, I suppose. We can include this, I suppose. Now, is there a black one here or a white one here? How do I separate those two? Because you're not playing fair here. As soon as I click on this, you wanna yeah. It has to be something along the lines of this. And if I'm way back here, I can't solve the puzzle that way. Well, let's try this. All that one, and then all that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. Got it. Interesting perception puzzle. Next. There's one right there I need to get where that X is. And this is a, I believe, copy. One, two, here, 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 here. Got it? That's all about just, you're gonna have to use that copying ability to your best ability. So I believe we are just missing the connections over here and the connections over here. So let's do this. Let's see. There's a black square, I believe, right there. Let's see. A white square here. So bring that with us. Bring that with us. As a black square must be right here. And a black square here. So, what am I doing? There's a black square there, and a black square here. I think. Oh, these two? I gotta separate these. This. And then this, and then this, these stars? No, this is a... I don't understand what this is. Well, this is a point we have to cross. So we have to do this, this, and then this, and then this. Let's go ahead and just play this safely. Nope. Cross here, and then down here, then cross this, up here, and hey, that worked! If you didn't see the solution there, sorry. Can't really help you with that. This one in particular is gonna be a nightmare. Here's a black square here, I think. And then, if I was to guess, there's another one here. That seems to have fixed everything except we need a square. It seems. Right there. Let's try that. That worked good. We see a white square here. There's another white square. See two black squares here. Interesting. We gotta go here and then take that. How many things are wrong there? There's one right there. Let's go here, go here. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, this is an interesting issue. What? Why is the black square having trouble? This, and then this. This is still not helping. This, that's still not helping. That's a white square. Up here for this. This way. This way. This way. This way. Let's blink in here. Why is that? Alright. So this way. This way. This way. This way. Nope. Right, this that way, and then that way. I guess that would work. This way, and then up for those two, but gotta get this one first. And then how do I cut it off? That. And then that. And that doesn't work for that. No, that's... The only way that works is a straight line this way. And if that's the case, then I need to do this and that. That separates those two. And then this. So let's see. This here won't work. That way. That way. You can't even see what's happening, can you? It's rather ridiculous. Rather ridiculous. Welcome to your nightmare indeed. Oh, come on. What did I do wrong here? It's a black square, right? Both of those are black squares. So when I isolate this by itself, there's nothing wrong with it. When I keep all those separate, there's nothing wrong with it. If we do it this way, that keeps that all nice and separated, but there's no real way to do that. We could go up that way, and we can't do that though. Come on. Come on, game. Is that everything? Yes, good. Final puzzle. Looks like there's one there. I guess one right there. I guess one right there. Did I miss any other dots? Doesn't seem like it. Not too hard, difficult on that one. Good. So, let's see. There's an area I don't think I've found either. This is a picture of where we started, but the fence is actually down instead of up. Interesting. All of these pictures might be worth taking a picture of. They might be little hints. We gotta get over here though. We can go ahead and solve this one. As long as I can see the pieces. I miss, alright. Ooh, how is that gonna work? Oh, come on. There we go. So screens are slightly broken, different this time. So it's the same thing. Just you've got to kind of memorize it. Here we go. Interesting. I guess that solves that problem. I don't think I can solve this one. Let's see. One, two, three. For that. And what did I do? What did I do wrong? That's 1, 2, 3. That all the way down. And there's something there. This isn't a either mistake thing. I'm gonna have to adjust the floor here. Let's get a little bit closer. Let's go ahead and just take the time to draw this out as perfectly as possible. I don't think I want that one though. Let's bring this here and then take this out. So, a little bit of a problem there. But we can deal with that later. Let's start with just solving this. Up 1. 1, 2, 3. This way. All the way down. All the way up. What in the world is it not getting? Up 1. 1, 2. We'll try it this way then. All the way down, all the way up. Why that worked, I don't know. It didn't seem like that was the right solution. Over here. Now. We'll come over here and accommodate this. What did we miss? We missed one. Let's see. 1. Right. 1, 2, 3. And if we had the L shape here, and then the L shape here, no, that won't work. So 1, 2, 3 for that, and then let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's slowly twisting, which could be a problem. Probably isn't going to be a problem. Now we just need to adjust this in such a fashion. Let's see. Is this as far as we can go? What's the solution here? We know that this has to be right. One way or the other, that has to be connected. And then we could do 3 there. So we could do something like this, almost, but it doesn't work. So, because we know this is 3, and this is 3, how we had it before is right. This is it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This, let's see. What can we do? How can we manipulate this piece? Like, this kinda works, but doesn't. Alright, I got it. It's simple. It's simpler than it looks. Simply take these two pieces together and then take 1, 2, 3 here and then straight up. Alright. But I've got to adjust my puzzle a little bit more. Yep. Adjust the floor. That's a window, not a puzzle. Although, who knows? That might be a puzzle too. They might all be puzzles. Alright. This way, all the way here, and then how can we do this? This way. Actually, that might be not a bad idea if we just did something like this, and then something like this, and then something like this, and something like this. Something like this. So for that central one going down the line, it's a bit of a problem. Let's see. Is there any other way that would work? Is this gonna work? Nope. Be nice if the floor would just show up. Let's just start with what we need right now. What we'd like to have is this. And then we want one here and one here. And then we can go ahead and make this right there if we wanted to. But first, things first, I gotta do this, don't I? And so, if I'm doing that, then it's not gonna match. So it seems like a very well thought out puzzle. looking at it. And that's gonna be right in the way. Let's just solve this any way we can. Solve this part. Has to be against the wall. Try to fill up this whole floor. And let's make this straight. If I didn't have to have the stick right here, I did the solution, but this second part's a little bit more difficult. Let's see. This goes right there. That can never be the solution. This could, in theory, be the solution, but I don't think so. I think the easiest way to prove this would be to solve this and just look. No, that can't be the solution either. So it has to be this. This has to be part of the solution. Part of the answer. How can I get... That's part of it. That comes back that way. That comes this way. Or it comes this way. I guess... No. No, there's no way that works. There's no way that works. Because then that just puts me on this side. Unless this is a clever way for it to work, which I don't believe it is. Nope. And I can't, it has to be against some wall. I can only close 3 sides of something. So this kind of has to be it. Well, it doesn't have to be it. We could try something. Could try something along this line. And then this. And then this. Wait a minute, what did I just do that where I solved it, but then I didn't solve it? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Let's just work on this for now. That way we can see these. So we got a couple of black things and then a white thing here. And then I can't exclude. Let's see. How am I supposed to do this? I think I've got to include how am I supposed to do this? Again? Let's see. That's still not enough. Let's see. We do this, and I guess we could do that. Nope. There we go. Next. So as I go, it's gonna get faster. That's alright, we'll go the opposite direction now. Slow it down a little bit. Let's see. How can we get that broken screen? How do we get that piece in there is the question. I think what we want to do is go 3 here, and then 1 up, and then this, and this, and then this, and then this, and then we need to go down 1 for this black thing, and there we go. Still on solid footing. This doesn't look like it's going to be too much of a problem as long as I don't lose it. As I have just lost it. Up, down, left, right. Now, up, left. I think I've missed one. Come on. Oh, welcome to our nightmare. Let's see. I think I missed one. Yep, I missed one. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Nope, nope. Let's just try everything. How about that? Nice everything solution. Let's see. D-pad will work fine. Hey, it turns out the D-pad works rather well. So instead of using the left stick, just use the D-pad. That's all you need. All the news you need to know. Can't get through the door. I'm going to have to solve that puzzle one more time. So I watched several people do those 2 puzzles, and boy, were they having just about as much trouble as I did. Let's see. Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work. Let's try something different. This one, and then this one. Allows me to step through here. Not that I needed that. Needed to though. But stepping through here. Where's this location? That looks like a picture. Alright, so. Try again. See if this works. I think this does. Step through here, good. Good, good. And here we go. Next section. Let's see what it is. It's like a woman but burying herself in, building a wall with books. Interesting. Windmill, windmill, and here's windmill with 7 connections. Yeah, let's see if I can activate anything. Here's a different windmill design. Here's a different windmill design. Books. Windmills everywhere. Here we have different treehouse designs. So we're definitely in the core of what looks like the area, the world, what they created this world for. And I just keep seeing this and thinking that there's something there, but I think it's just a window right here. Even. Is there any more puzzles? Circles. If I could get a little bit further to the left, it would look like the statue was holding the laser. So now it just looks like another view of the island. Alright. Here's a building. You can see the water is falling down. Whatever's more in this facility, we're gonna have to work our way down some more, I guess. Next. Next floor requires some more puzzle solving and some more broken puzzles. So we're at 293. Almost 393, what am I saying? Almost 400. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Apparently it must only save a few times, or keeps the last 3 autosaves and of each game, because I reset the game a couple times. Because it goes from 0 to the next day I had 119. Still the next day I had 239, and then finally the third day or second day I had 359, and now I have 394, 93. I'm not gonna give myself one extra. Anywho, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.